With 5 days left to Christmas, we bought ourselves to drink. Booker's 2021-03. Super excited to try to break open this one. This we had to step it up a notch.
Booker Joe.
Booker Joe. So, welcome back to Let's Cash Mo Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, we're going to do Booker's 2021-03. Can't wait to get into it. You know,
This conversation went, F you with your diversification.
I would never say that. I would never say that. I just said, you don't get a choice on what we're doing next.
We are going back to
this. So,
our land.
This is 125 proof. It is approximately 6 years, 5 months is what this is called the Bardstown batch. It's the third batch of 2021. That's what, hence the 2021-03. This batch honors the home place of the 6th generation master distiller Booker Joe, along with several other generations of the Jim Beam family members. Booker lived in Bardstown for more than 50 years and was known for hosting many party. So, super excited to get into this. Hopefully change the palate up a little bit from what we've been drinking recently. Oh, that was a nice little pop. Hard to pour when I'm getting French kissed over here. Thank you. Yes, I know you want to have some. I don't blame you. Look at that. Nearly a drop spilt. I don't think I spilled any. Professional over here.
Yeah, take it.
Shit off the top. Well, I was going to wipe the bottle just in case I spilled any.
Anyway, I don't care about that.
Oh, now you do. Now you care because you started it. You can't go and pretend like you weren't going to care. So, all right. We're super excited to try this. So we actually haven't had a new Booker's in a while. We've had a Booker's for a while. We just haven't broken them out.
Correct.
And again, this is 2021-03. So Booker's comes out with 3 or 4 a year usually. They're few and far between. They're hard to find. We pay...
And they jump up. They jump up in prices everywhere.
This is the one that Jimmy brought. I forgot to write the price on the bottom of them, but we got this for $89.99 for this one. I got to write the price on the bottom. I'm never going to remember. So they vary. You know, MSRP was supposed to be $69 or $70, but then I've heard it was going up. And again, when you go into the older ones, the store sells them for what they sell. So being that this was one we haven't had before, I was like, get it, we'll pay you back. So
The nose is very good.
He's just driving by. Oh, taste is even better. Hey, he's just driving by.
Taste is very good.
Now, and
Hang time.
well, I was just gonna say it's funny because, you know, it definitely it's still there. Like it's sitting there. But it's 125 proof too, so I only took a little tiny baby sip.
Yeah, so did I. Their packaging, they get an A for that. I mean, you pay a little more.
Yeah.
But you know, this is a neat little box. We could almost like just put a screw and put it up there. That'd be pretty neat.
Put a screw in my wall. Sure, let's just throw 100 screws up there. But
We might have to.
I've been leaving them up there for the bottles. I've been putting the bottles in. I haven't taken them out. I agree with you. We had said that about all the different, you know, where the scotches are always have a better display and stuff like that. I mean, they give you an actual box. It's a wood box.
Yeah, it would cook.
You know, so
Too pretty to cook.
I'm just thinking off the top of my head, trying to remember back on how long ago it's been since we've done a Booker's.
I think was, didn't we do a blind, I think? Of which one we
I think one came out in a blind, and I think I said the same thing. When we first originally did them many months ago, I remember the nose, it's not a huge nose
It's
on
not,
it.
it's not, yeah, it's not like a Weller nose at all.
It's not like jumping out
No.
of the glass. It's not.
And you might even get a fruity side on this as well. But
It'll be interesting.
it's not the whole batter.
It's a weak batter. I was just gonna say that. I'm getting a very weak oatmeal flavor. Like I remember it being stronger, and it could be just this batch. So and that's what I'm saying. Like every batch is different. And that's a good thing
If
about
I'm
the
going
bad
oatmeal,
thing.
it's gonna be like apples and oatmeal with no cinnamon.
Well, that's
no
what
brown
right,
sugar.
but it's not like a strong even oatmeal smell.
No,
you know what I mean?
no.
It's like a
They're
weaker
full.
one. And all I'm saying is, like, if we put these up, like, eventually we're gonna do the Battle of the Bookers, and we'll put them all up against
I
each
thought
other.
we did on a Sunday Fun Day. Didn't we do one side by side? Them two.
No, we did the Battle of the Elijahs.
We didn't do the two bookers.
I don't believe so. No.
Maybe it was a dream of mine that I was hoping to do a bookers.
Eventually we will. And this one might not bring as much as I mean, flavor-wise it really does, but it's not bringing the nose as
No,
high as
not
what I
bringing a huge
remember
nose.
of what I remember them doing. Once you get it in you, though, it sits and hangs.
It
for
does
days.
sit there.
It just
It's
sits for
nice.
days.
It's nice.
It's very good.
And unfortunately for a lot of the other people that we've talked to, they're not seeing it for this price.
No,
They're mostly over $100.
Over $100.
So
correct.
Which then it would be maybe not as exciting. It's still very good.
Right.
We were contemplating the $10 more than what we see it around here for, but for the extra $10, I'm not sad.
No, and don't get me wrong, because I had said this before. As much as we like the Bookers, if we put it up against the Stag that we did, especially at the $42 you got that at, I don't think it's even a competition. I think Stag would beat it. Even if you don't do price, I think Stag might beat it anyways. We'd have to do
It's
a blind
pretty
with
good
that,
flavor.
but it is really,
We know
really
this because
good.
of the proof.
Correct. No, because Stag is this proof.
Was it?
Stag is 128.
All day long. I forget.
Yeah.
So I just have the 18-year on my mind of $80 and $90.
No, that's why I said hands down. Well, that's when we had the discussion. If you go all the way back to the video that when we did the red breast, and you kept going, it's the best Irish we ever had. I'm like, yeah, it is, but it was like $70 or whatever you paid for it. I'm like, it is a good Irish, but it doesn't compare to
$59.99 what I paid for.
Okay, but there's still a lot of the stuff on it. Okay, you paid $42 for Stag Junior. You pick which one you're gonna bring home. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing, and that's where it's
I've yet
hard
to see another stag anywhere. So
No, right, but that's where it's
it was
hard.
in the middle of Maine, and they're like, "You got a stag? I got a stag."
Yeah, they're forbidden fruit, and it's all the same. It's the same thing. Even when we did the EHT a little, that was really good, and it was cheaper. So I get where some people are anti-Bookers, because if you compare Bookers to Knob Creek, and granted you're comparing 125 proof to 100 proof, but if you go with a Knob store pick, that's 125 proof, and it's like under $50. So I get it. Is the box worth the extra amount? They're really good. Every one of these is really good.
We haven't had, yeah.
But we really like them. And anytime I can see a Booker for under like $90, I'm in if I haven't done it before. Because I think
I'm almost with under 100 or around.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm almost with, and there is, and I should have had them get it, but there was a 2017 version of it that was like $99 somewhere, and I'm like, I don't want to pay that much more than MSRP, especially back then where it was cheaper. But on the other hand, you'll never get another one because they only come out 3 times a year, So I get it, a semi-limited release, you're gonna pay a little bit more for it, and that's where Knob is just Knob. It's out,
It is,
and they
it
do the
is.
barrel picks every year, and it's everywhere.
And luckily for us, we got 3 pretty good sized
They're
liquor
everywhere
stores
around
that
us.
bring something in.
Right.
1 or 2 a
Well,
year.
was that even like the one we have? Was it his official store pick, or it's just a barrel strength? That was his store pick.
Which, what I say, he's got 3, 4 more to come. Not.
Up different. Now this is absolutely
Can't wait.
phenomenal. This is phenomenal. It really is. It brings 5 gold rings. Bump bump. This actually brings. It brings me back to the happiness of Christmas, right? We got a walker by. He's gonna run downstairs. No, this
Better to listen to him down there.
This unfortunately is
You're
for
really
those
sipping.
people
You're
for
gonna
those
have to,
people
pick up
that
the
want
pace. Okay, never mind. Don't pick up the pace.
for those people that want like
Before we put the lid back on, I might as well try it again.
for those people that want like all the different flavors, we are gonna do it. But This is the reason that keeps us coming back to the bourbon land, because it's just delicious.
Delicious. With a hang time. That's the nice thing.
No, this is no joke. No, we're not gonna compare. You wanna put a little more into this?
No,
I'm good. No, I'm good. No, what do you compare it to?
Nothing.
No.
Right now.
No.
I think we should wait till we have the rest
No,
of the collection.
no, that's what I said.
That'll be a long Sunday fun day.
Well,
That'll be a
we
one
might
shot.
have to narrow that one down, right?
That'll be a one-shot day.
That's gonna be a tough day for sure.
Because we have other colors coming.
Yeah, no, and that's just it.
Elfie's watching it besides, so.
I'm trying to behave. I'm on my best behavior today. But
Frosty's staying on his head, so life is good.
I didn't spike him last time. Someone else did. No. Overall, I don't know if this is the best one we have, but it's right up there. It's definitely right up there.
That's yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Well,
we
what's
will have to do the blind.
Which would be weird. What we could probably do too is if we pick a favorite once we get all of ours out, we almost would have to put the top pick against that store pick knob.
And against Stag. I already had this idea. That was going to be a future Sunday fun day.
Oh, he's got more time to think than
once we, well, I'm just. I figured if we did the Battle of the Bookers, whoever wins, we'll take the best. That one, and if we happen to get another high proof, that's enough. That's enough. Come here. I don't know. I swear my neighbor knows every time I'm filming, and he like does dances in my front yard every time to disturb him. If I do finally get room darkening shades, maybe you won't be able to look out that one and we'll be able to stop. But
I meant to send you that link.
yeah,
I just got it the other day, this morning actually.
there you go.
Terrible thing to waste.
Again, this is 2021-03, and for those of you that don't know, the 221 is the date, and then the 03 is they come out in certain times of the year. So this is the third of the series that came out.
And they usually stand like this with a glass in front of them, but you're not gonna miss this bottle. If you're walking down a
Well, because it's in the box. Yeah, there's very few bourbons in wooden boxes
you're not gonna miss it.
that are when they're actually out there on the shelf. Although, you know what? I think every Booker's I've found has been sitting on the shelf.
I agree.
They haven't been behind, like
No.
they all the Weller products, they're behind closed doors, and certain ones that you have to ask for
Blanton's.
and stuff. But these have been on the shelf. Yeah, the Blanton's is always behind the people at the cash registers, hiding up high where you can't
Well, you
get
gotta
them,
ask.
or behind a locked box because there's one of the couple of the
have,
stores
though,
that have them.
I have forgotten to ask though if there is Stags in the bigger stores and
I will.
like,
So
like
this
in
is
New
coming
Hampshire, like the
around.
store.
Where
I
this
don't
is
know.
this is
No, those is fantastic.
this is definitely bringing me to the not even so
You
much
don't even-
oatmeal. It's bringing me to like the zucchini cakes.
It's a batter,
yeah, a whole
and
batter.
not you
got
don't
the
really
brown
even have
sugar
to
in it.
rush back because it sits right here. It's still hanging on right now.
Well, you were giving me crap because I was drinking it slow, but the reason I am is because
Drink responsible.
it's just hanging. It's just there, and I don't have that. Gotta hurry up and go back in because there's nothing there. You know, it's and the flavor. It has a beautiful coat. It
does.
lasts forever, and the hug is phenomenal. It's one of the best hugs we've had in a while.
He's very deprived.
12 days to Christmas, and we finally. I'm in my happy zone. This is
We're
like
on the 5th day.
I'm like, you know, it just
Golden
brings me.
rings.
It brings me back to that. It's in my happy place. So
Lowest 4.
4 turtle doves. What is it? I don't know. Ryan wanted me to sing.
2 turtle doves.
I know that. I just was throwing out a word.
Well, now you screwed my whole story.
There
My whole
it is.
song up.
I don't know. So Ryan wanted us to sing because I changed the subject. Ryan wanted us to do them and then go back and sing the whole thing for TikTok, like all of them, like 10 something.
Why? You just threw me all for a loop now. I got a mental block.
I don't know. I wasn't really singing a song. We were making up our own stuff with the because this is till Christmas. Because the 12 days of Christmas, so it's Christmas until like January 6th or something. That's what the actual 12 days of Christmas are. We're doing the 12 days till Christmas. So I'm singing a song, but I'm not really singing a song. I'm singing a parody. I'm a Weird Al Yankovic over here, for Christ's sakes. Follow along. So, all right. That being said, hope you enjoy. If you can get this, absolutely.
Happy holidays.
2 thumbs up.
Subscribe.
Must buy for sure. This is absolutely delicious. And
Yeah.
We haven't had a Booker's. I would say don't get this one. Yeah.
Unless it's up, if it's a 150 or somewhere, I would debate it.
No. But if again,
You
this
go
this is the
100
highest one we've paid.
If
Is
you can go
89.
100 or less,
Yeah.
I would say
No,
by all means. If you're spending $99 for Scotch, you're obviously a Scotch guy. But
I was gonna say that's their prerogative, but again, flavor wise,
that was a show.
Was it?
Yep.
It was a Bobby Brown song. I don't know about a show, but
Yeah, it was a TV show.
all right. Well, there you go. That being said, I guess spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Merry Christmas.